عزيز عليم قابل التوب شديد العقاب ذي الطول لا إله إليه المصير. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala introduces himself, the forgiver of sin, the acceptor of repentance, the severe punishment, the honor and bounty, and the final thing is to him is a final return. Now notice this order. The forgiveness is mentioned before the punishment. The repentance is mentioned before the severity. And this is the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But don't mistake the mercy for carelessness. Because the same Lord who forgives us is the same Lord that we are returning to. So what does Allah say after that? مَا يُجَادِلُ فِي آيَاتِ اللَّهِ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ كَفَرُوا فَلَا يَغْرُرْكَ تَقَلُّبُهُمْ فِي الْبِلَادِ. No one argues against the signs of Allah except those who disbelieve. So do not be deceived by their movement throughout the land. So this hits hard, especially in our day. Nowadays, it hits hard. Why? Because we see people that live in open disobedience. They look fine, they look successful, they look successful, famous, كذا, and you're like, okay, it can weaken your heart, but it wasn't a righteous person. Fir'aun, he moved freely, he moved very freely. He had power, he had control, he had authority, but what does Allah say about him? And now يُعْرَضُونَ عَلَيْهَا غُدُوًّا. I will respond to you. I will respond to you. And just think about that. The same Allah who warns us of punishment is inviting you back to speak with Him. Not after it's not after you become religious or after you have the Quran or something. No, it's now. It's not after you fix yourself. You don't have to become perfect. It's now. And then the same ayah where Allah is saying, وَقَالَ رَبُّكُمْ أُدْعُونِي أَسْتَجِبْ لَكُمْ. He says, إِنَّ الَّذِينَ يَسْتَكْبِرُونَ عَنْ عِبَادَتِي سَيَدْخُلُونَ جَهَنَّمَ دَاخِرِينَ. Those who are arrogant about worshipping me will enter hell humiliated. So what is the danger? Is it being weak? No, it's not. It's being arrogant. Why? Because we all struggle. We all sin. None of us are perfect. So the attitude of, oh, I'll repent later, or I'm still young, or it's not that deep, that mindset, it slowly hardens the heart. And what else do we find in the surah? We see the believing man from the family of Fir'aun. He stood up and said, يَا قَوْمِ إِنَّمَا هَذِهِ الْحَيَاةُ مَتَاعٌ وَإِنَّ الْآخِرَةَ هِيَ دَارُ الْقَرَارِ. What does this mean? He says, oh my people, this world of life is only temporary enjoyment. And the hereafter is the permanent home. And so this is the reminder that this life is temporary. And your temptations are temporary. And your struggles are temporary. But the hereafter is permanent. So that's the difference between this life and the next. So what do we learn? That we feel that Surah Ghafir is a warning that's wrapped in what? Mercy. It tells you you're not too sinful to return back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you're not safe enough in this world to stay, to delay your repentance. So Allah forgives, and you must turn back. And Allah accepts repentance. Those are one of the first ayahs that I just read. But you must humble yourself. And to Him is a final return. وصلى الله وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه